Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to another video. Ian here, aka Hura Mantra, and today I just want to share some thoughts with you about spiritual extremism and why it's important that we have some kind of internal self-monitoring mechanism that keeps a check and balance on well, what's happening within us, I guess, and what we are allowing ourselves to believe and how our beliefs are kind of impacting on our daily lives. How we are, what we do, things we say, stuff like that. Now, if you've watched my videos, you'll know that my spiritual life and my spiritual path is very important to me and is central to my existence and has been for, well, as many years as I can remember, since I was very young. And part of my experience in the past, and still to a degree now, has involved a kind of a spiritual eclecticism, where the easiest way I can describe it is I take truth where I find it and then I integrate it into the person that I am and the person that I'm becoming. And you'll know that my first sort of foray into the spiritual dimension was in the Christian church, where I stayed for many years. And in some senses, okay, Christianity, although it claims God to be the supreme being and all and everything, is quite a sanitized spirituality, I find. It intellectually talks about the miracles of God and of Jesus and the disciples, but it doesn't kind of expect to see them so much these days. It wants to see them and it prays that they will happen, but apart from certain very charismatic factions, I don't think there is a, I don't know, this expectation that they will see miracles occurring, you know, through the ministry of Christians and disciples and so on and so forth. So Christianity is quite sanitized, I think, in terms of the supernatural aspect of its own spirituality. Not so much in other world religions and spiritual systems. And what has caused me to want to speak to you today about this is, and I'm not going to mention any religion or spiritual system particularly, but I have been following the teachings of a particular individual, and I've been very impressed. Oh, I don't mean to sound mystic, I just don't want to offend anybody, that's all it is. I've been watching the channel of a Hindu guru, and there are several Hindu gurus who I watch with great admiration at their wisdom and their experience and their spirituality, and been following the teachings of this particular guru, and I've really learned a lot and integrated a lot. And then I watched a video by a follower of this particular guru who made a video to demonstrate the supposed superpowers that they had developed. Now, do I believe that supernatural powers exist in humans? Yes, I do. I believe it's possible. Do I believe that they are common? No, not at the moment, I don't. And do I believe that I saw an example of supernatural powers in this video? No, I definitely don't. Now, where is this taking me? What I noticed was, okay, that this video had been set up to try and, I don't know, encourage people to strive for the perfection of this particular spiritual system, okay? But when you looked at the comments, there were comments like, well, I'd been so impressed with this guru and his teachings, and I'm really disappointed to see this video, because do you think we are fools? Why do you need to do this? Why have you done this? This has spoilt things for me. And all I'm going to say is, okay, in this video, it is possible that I and these people are wrong, and that what happened was genuine. I doubt that very much. And what I would say is, if it was genuine, it could have been done in a much better way. It could have been demonstrated in a way that would have removed all of these questions that cause people to say, well, why would you do that? Why would you take us all for fools? Now, the point behind all of this is, I'm guessing that this person who made this video is very sincere in their beliefs, but at some point, if this act was not genuine, then they have fallen into some kind of error, haven't they? Because the very purpose of doing what they did has backfired, and it's caused the opposite reaction. It's turned people away rather than caused them to want to know more and want to get closer. And I think that line between, I don't know, between genuine faith and foolishness, the foolishness of obsession, can be easy to cross if we don't keep some kind of internal barometer on what's going on within us. It's very easy to become cultist, obsessional and irrational. And then I saw another video of this same from the same group of people trying to demonstrate another superpower of levitation, and honestly it was sad, because you see people sat in meditation and then leaping up into the air, and the video is obviously paused to suspend them in the air for a few seconds. Now why do that? Again, do I believe in levitation? Yeah, I believe it's possible, because anything is possible. We live in a universe where we exist only in a physical, where we are currently in our bodies only in the physical realm. There are powers, there are forces that we can't yet harness. I believe that it's possible, but I believe that in most cases what we see, it's not probable that it's genuine. But does that diminish what we believe as spiritual people? No, not at all. The fact that I can't demonstrate any kind of superpower, I can't levitate, I can't materialize items out of thin air. I wish I could, but I can't. It doesn't mean that all the things I believe are any less real or any less wonderful in my life than before. I don't need to develop superpowers in order to want to go on and know more and develop further. But I realise that, as I've said, we can slip ever so slowly and sometimes without noticing into a kind of a fantasy world, really, where we want to believe something so badly that we will do anything for it to be and to show that it exists. Yeah, so we have to test. I think the Bible talks about it as testing the spirits. And how do we do that? How do we test the spirits? Well, it does give us the answer, and I know that a lot of you are not, I'm not trying to convert anybody to Christianity, because I'm not a practicing Christian anymore, but there's much wisdom in the Bible, and it says, whatsoever things are good and pure, and we can extend this, are right and proper and wholesome and, you know, and any spiritual power that a person claims to have, if they want to demonstrate it to the people around them, there are ways to do it. There are ways of doing it that are right and proper and wholesome and true. Ways that would remove the possibility of doubt for most people. Now, not all people, because some people, you know, if they had all the scientists in the world, you know, to say actually this has been monitored and it is actually true and happening, they wouldn't believe. So, you know, you will never satisfy everybody on these things, but certainly there's better ways than spitting jewels out of the mouth and hopping in the air, you know, claiming it be levitation. Anyway, yeah, that's my point really. Our internal monitoring mechanism is important that we keep a check on that we know where we're at and what we believe. Okay, thank you for listening. Going back to my tasks now, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.